YouTube! Welcome back to Kicking It with the Callies. This is going to be episode 3 of Chopping It Up, and today my guest is Cassava Kirkland. Let's go. Cassava! Yeah. Alright, so first of all, how you doing today, Cassava?
Bless the Lord, not favor I know, see things go deep.
You practice that. So, as y'all already know, when you come on Chopping It Up, you either choose the topic or you choose the meal. Today, Cassava chose
The meal.
And today we will be cooking
Beef patties and cocoa bread.
Yeah, Jamaican beef patties and cocoa bread from scratch for the first time. So hopefully it come out good. Today we already went to the store, so you won't be seeing that part of today. But you ready to find out what we're gonna talk about today?
Yes. Can I say something else?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know a lot of these other guests, when they come on here and they choose the food, they're teaching them how to make it, or like they professionals in the kitchen. I know how to cook, but I don't know how to do the beef patties. I just wanted to make the beef patties because I wanted to learn today, okay? But I can cook a little bit. Okay. I just had to make it this time. Okay, go.
Well, alright, so today our topic will be role models.
Okay.
You think you know where this conversation is gonna go?
You gonna ask me who my role models are?
We'll see. Let's go.
Okay.
Alright, so y'all know we already got the clean kitchen. You can't cook in a dirty kitchen. Now we're just gonna wash our hands and get it started. Alright, so first question. We got beef patties and cocoa bread. So do you want to cook them? Like we both do the beef patties and then we both do the cocoa bread?
Absolutely.
Okay, bet.
What else was the second option?
I mean, you could have did the cocoa bread. I could have did the beef patties.
No, you would have did the cocoa bread. I would have did the beef patties because it was your idea to make the cocoa patties from scratch.
And we gotta make everything from scratch. That's the, you know what I'm saying? Alright, well we're gonna start off with the beef
You
patties.
gotta start with the wine. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Looks like we have an alcohol. Alright, so she wanted to do chopping it up with a twist today, so we got some
The wine down edition.
wine down edition.
Got a little bit of Riscato for me. A little bit of Welch's for the kids.
For the kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the kids, you know. Uncle Jeff love the kids. Alright, so how do us drinkers, how much I gotta pour?
So you gotta do it like at the restaurants. They only like put it at the bottom of the cup. Just like that. We actually gonna drink the whole bottle, but
Okay. Alright, so now that we got the wine down started, we're gonna start with preparing the dough for the Jamaican beef patties. So we need flour. You got flour? Oh, it's already flour. Okay. We need 4 cups of flour, a teaspoon of salt, some turmeric,
should we dry this bowl
vegetable
up or no?
shortening. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. And then 1 cup of ice cold water.
Wait, did it say regular flour or bread flour?
All-purpose flour. It's a bread flour.
Yes, there's some seeds.
Wow,
I'm
she
better
in
than
here
Chef
teaching me
Callie.
stuff. You feel me? I see you out here. So we need 4 cups of all-purpose flour. It's 2 of them. 2 cups. So I need 2 of these to make 4 cups. So when I said role models, what came to mind?
Should have asked you that when you first asked me. I don't remember now.
Or what are you thinking now? Like when I
When
say
I was
role
thinking of J.
models?
Cole, because we were just singing it. I mean, obviously, like people that I look up to were, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who are some people that kind of inspired you to make you conduct yourself the way that you do today?
Well, first, most definitely my parents. They probably had the biggest influence when it comes to role models. Like for me, it was never an option of whether you're going to go to college or not. It was always like, oh yeah, so after you go to school, what college are you going to?
Right.
And like when we would talk about like they would consistently ask us like from very very young age, and they would always like put it in our mind to like own things, be an entrepreneur. You can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer. Like they would they would set the bar really high, even though we even have people in our life that were those things. They both did amazing. My dad's a professor, has a PhD. My mom has a master's, and she works for the city, and hiring for the city. But like, yeah, they always put it in our head like really, really early, like just shoot for the stars. The sky is the limit. So when it comes to role models, as far as like people who like really, really like instilled like something in me and like like just like looking from what they came from and the people that they or the role models that they had in their life. They weren't doing what their role models weren't doing what they're doing now or what they were able to accomplish. So I guess like one of the biggest things that I got from them is not just to do what you see other people doing, but to set something in your mind and then go for that thing, even if nobody around you is doing it. Okay, listen.
So
Jeff said this is a bowl. Okay, this is a cup.
Bowl.
So I need y'all to put in the comments: is this a cup or is this a bowl?
Listen, how much soup they give you at the restaurants if you ask for a bowl of soup? That's 16 ounces. I feel like that's more than a bowl of soup.
Okay, so y'all go ahead and make him feel dumb in the comments. Okay?
I'll make her feel dumb in the comments. All the people that work at the restaurants and stuff. All right, so I did the 4 cups of flour. You can do the 1 teaspoon of salt that gotta go in there, and you gotta. It's hard because you got ground salt.
Listen.
How you gonna do that? Alright, bet. So now we need another teaspoon of turmeric. You feel me?
You watch a lot of makeup tutorial videos, huh?
No, they do that in cooking tutorials too. No, I ain't never did my man. I'm a stud. Y'all know about me. Stop playing. Next question though.
Hold on. If y'all haven't already, go back and watch the Chicago.
No, hey, relax. See, I'm not asking you to get a no more video. Dang, man, don't go back and watch that video, bro. Like, so you said something about who your role models are, right? Do you feel like you will be a role model to anybody in your life?
I don't know that I necessarily aspire to be a role model. I challenge myself daily, and I like review myself daily to see what I've done well that day, and like what I can do better the next day, or like how I can be better. And like if I can inspire somebody and like the way I live, like I'm all for that. I don't necessarily aspire to be like, hey yo, who's trying to be my mentee?
No, that's not. I mean, like, do you think somebody already kind of will look at you in that way?
I will say this. So I've been through undergrad, I've been through law school, and I passed the bar. And I do talk to people.
Brag.
No, like I talk to people who are like going through that process or going through processes that I've already. What is that?
It's vegetable shortening.
Okay.
It's similar to butter, but not all the
real
way
fast.
butter.
But okay. Anytime I can, hand down any type of wisdom that I have, or to help pull up someone else, always willing to do that. Yeah.
That's what's up.
All right, what we doing with shortening?
All right, so we need 8.8 ounces of shortening. I don't know how to measure. Oh, bet. There's got ounces on here.
How much though? 'Cause that's 8 ounces. Okay.
Yeah, 8.8. So we go a little bit over the 8 ounce mark. So the reason that I chose to talk about role models for us is because that we are both kind of, in my opinion, I think we both were like born into positions of being a role model because we are both the oldest siblings in the family.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to just compare how it affects, your decision making versus me. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I have a younger brother and a younger sister. My sister's 20 years old, and my brother is about to be 15 years old. So I feel like sometimes the way that they look at me can determine, like the way that my sister look at me can determine the kind of person she wants to be with at some point in her life, or the type of things she expects from me in her life. So do you feel like it's similar for you and your siblings, or do you not really look at it that way?
Yeah, no, I take being a big sister like very, and you know this, but I take being a big sister very, very serious. And I know that they do look at me. I don't know if my brothers look at me and be like, oh, I want to be with a girl like her, or I'm gonna. I think it's different with brothers and sisters, but I know they do look to me like in a lot of other things. So, like I'm the first kid to go through a lot of different things. So
you over there messing it up.
I know, because like it go from 8 to 12. We good. Yeah, we good.
All right, bet.
So I just throw it in there?
No. So we say you gotta rub it in with your fingers.
Oh, okay.
Make it kind of lumps in there. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
She don't like touching nothing with her bare hands. She got gloves.
You want some?
No.
Okay.
I wash my hands for a reason.
So I just slowly like knead it in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Using your hands.
Yeah. No, like I know my siblings. They they told me I know they look up to me for a lot of things, and they look to me and my experiences, and like trying to get through their own experiences and things like that. How about I ask you a question?
mean, I guess that's cool. I ain't gonna be asking hard questions, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's up?
So who are your role models?
My role models? So I have like different role models for different things. Of course, being like you know, the role model for my brother, for my siblings, my dad was the first person I looked up to. You know, to be like, he is the provider and protector at all costs for our family, and that's something that I pick up from him. Like, you know, not that I have to be that, because I understand that, you know, women are not dependent. My mama wasn't like, you know, solely dependent on him either, but like just being prepared to be that if, you know, if that was necessary. But then, let's say, so he didn't go to college, but he was a, you know, businessman. He has his own business. Right, so I could look up to him for that, but then when I came to college, he wasn't be the person that I would look up to. So I had my uncle Kalen and my cousin Ryan, my cousin Jamar.
Who look up to Ryan?
To an extent.
Ryan like 4'4".
Love
you, Ryan.
No, I look up to them to an extent, really though, like, cause they were the ones who I saw doing that, and my dad didn't do that. So, you know, I had those role models for those things, and then as far as like sports and stuff like that,
you looked up to me because I'm the best basketball player.
Yikes, I've never seen you touch a basketball. All right, so we need to pour half a cup of ice water into it, and that's when we start to bring the dough together.
Oh, okay, who's going to get?
I can
half of a cup? Here,
yeah.
Let me do this.
Ice water, half a cup, and then we just keep doing this. We're gonna add this, put it together, and then if we need more, you just keep adding until it's like
more cold water.
Yeah, until it's like doughy.
Okay, you want me to do the pouring or do you need it?
I'm gonna do the pouring because you got gloves on.
Okay.
So I'm about to rinse my
Yeah,
hands.
you wish you had some gloves.
No, I'm a thug.
You know, you're stubborn. That's what you is.
Not for real.
Okay, hold on. This is the dough for the bread or for the beef patty. I'm about to say, this is looking yellow like the patty. So, okay. You know you splashed me with water.
Huh?
Okay. I'm gonna get you back. I already had a plan before I came into this video to get you back, so, or to do something. So, listen.
See, look, she always
I
playing,
live
bro.
here, so you don't even know where everything is.
I know where enough stuff is to get
I'm
something.
watching. I'm be watching you.
You irritated, dog. How does you being looked up to as a sister and you being looked up to as a mother, how's it different to you? Like, do you change the way you do certain things for him? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I call my siblings my kids, first of all. So
of course.
I can put that out there first. So you're saying, do I go about parenting differently than I go about being a sibling?
Do you feel different about the way your siblings look up to you versus how your sons look up to you? Pretty much. Like,
I mean, I think most definitely there's a difference in the way they look up to me.
Right.
So like DJ, like I'm his mom, like my siblings, they have another mom.
Would your advice be any different to your son than your baby brother?
I don't think so, no.
You see, I don't measure stuff. So
just put it in there. But at the same time, possibly only because like as I learn things, then like my advice is given based on like what I know at the time. And usually I don't give advice on things I don't know. But he was like, what's that salt? Yeah.
All right, so we got to get started. I'm about to start the cocoa bread flour. Dough as well in this other bowl. So we're gonna need another four cups of flour. Don't break nothing.
Listen.
2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm gonna go a little bit more than 2 tablespoons of sugar. I want it to be sweet. All right, we just gonna do the 2 tablespoons, and you see how she looked at it. 1 teaspoon of salt.
I'm trying to figure out how you thought I was.
2.5 teaspoons of quick yeast. I'm trying to talk. Excuse me. Thank you.
Don't be being rude to your guests now.
So we got this coconut milk, right, in the can.
When is she gonna start doing that? This is not
they need to be able
video.
to read the
okay,
title.
but your hand like literally takes the whole thing. Your hand is not helping them to
yes,
see
it. Look. Now, if I do it without it, how they gonna see it?
They can see it just fine.
No, because
you're not covering no backgrounds.
They say you gotta kind of dilute this because it's a little bit stronger out the can than in the bottle. You feel me? So I'm gonna dilute it a little bit with some water, but we need 14 ounces of that. You know what I'm saying? And then 4 tablespoons of melted butter. You got butter?
Yeah.
Got the butter. Sugar. The sugar.
Up there in a bag. Other side.
And
Are we done eating?
alright, so I'm gonna switch off then, and she can start with pouring the ingredients into the other bowl.
Alright, so today we are gonna do 4 cups of all-purpose flour.
Y'all can't see, but she over here getting drunk. Hopefully she don't mess up the recipe.
I'm not getting drunk. I still need to put my cup up again.
I'm drinking the juice.
Okay. So this is the flour. This is the measuring cup.
Remember that cup is actually 2 cups, so you only need 2 cups of the 2 cups to make 4 cups.
Wait, what? And if this turns out bad, this is just fault because I said we should just bought some cocoa bread and then we should not have it from scratch.
But then how are we gonna chop it up? We just putting stuff in the oven.
Next, we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Look, so the dough is almost done for the beef patty.
You sound ugly. Okay.
Oh yeah!
It's okay. You want an extra flour?
Exactly. So extra sugar.
Sugar, you know, same thing. They both white. Okay. Then we're gonna do a tablespoon of salt. Shake it like a salt. Shake it like a salt.
That's the salt grinder.
Okay.
Do we say a teaspoon or a tablespoon?
It's a tablespoon. A teaspoon.
She about to kill us. Hey, yeah.
So I give you Chef Jeff in the kitchen.
Chef Jeff, that's why I gotta be here. You feel me?
2.5 teaspoons of quick rice.
Alright.
Okay. Then we're gonna do 14 ounces of coconut milk.
Wait, did you read the disclaimer?
Okay, hold on, because we got a big problem.
What?
I don't have a can opener.
Are you serious?
I'm going to let my daddy bought me. Oh, he did.
Man, listen. Like I said, with the coconut milk in the can, you do half and half because you gotta dilute it a little.
Do what?
Half and half. So
Okay.
half water, half coconut. Melt the butter and put that in there.
Put the butter in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so cool. So here we have the measuring cup. This is 1 cup.
All right, and then while she doing that, we gotta cut this dough in half. Cut these joints in half, wrap them up, put them in the refrigerator for 30 minutes.
Cause you gotta look like you did some work, you know?
That's what this is about?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna make sure you look like you did some work today.
I'll make myself look. Boom, boom, boom.
Right, yeah.
Make it.
Nice. Y'all remember back when Nyla did that wax prank on me? I think cause y'all were trying to start the prank war back up, cause I let that fly for a long time too.
Oh, listen, you don't want to start a prank war with me.
Listen,
That would be so fun.
you have
Let's
never
go.
seen me prank.
You've never seen me
You have
prank.
never seen me prank.
Never seen me prank.
You
I
know,
take it too far.
feelings. I hurt feelings.
Okay? And I hurt bodies, okay?
You think you're gonna be able to hurt my
might come
body?
up missing, okay? Dang, I didn't place it in a good spot. Now it just looks stupid. I don't look like I did no work. You look like you did work. I look like I didn't finish my makeup.
You stupid.
Wait.
Now you look like you did.
Now I look like I've been eating in the kitchen.
Combine the liquids and make a sticky dough. You want to do that part?
Yeah, but this is not a liquid.
Combine.
You said combine the liquid.
Add the liquid to the dry ingredient. I thought that was.
But next time.
Because I forgot.
'Cause
You
you
a little
were wrong.
slow. You eat sand.
No, because you were wrong.
You eat sand, so I need to tell you exactly how to do it.
So,
I'm about to start cooking this ground beef for the beef patty part. You know what I'm saying? 2 pounds of ground beef. You know, I'm gonna be back here doing that. All right, so role model.
okay.
Looking back, right, as a law school graduating big sister of 4. Well, is it of 5? Do you touch yourself?
Big sister, yeah.
Big sister of 5. Is it? What do you think you did right? And what are some things that you might have changed if you could go back as a big sister?
Like in life or
like
particularly pertaining to like being a big sister.
Yeah, like pertaining to leading, like being an example for you.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I would change is I was really mean to my siblings, and I didn't know that. And then, cause I've always like loved the mess out of my siblings. I always like really loved my siblings. But like one day, and my brother was like, "Shabi, you're just so mean to us." And then the person I was dating at the time told me like, "I don't like the way you talk to your siblings. You're really mean to them." And like, I think I took to being a mama a little bit. to another extreme. So I would, if I could go back, I wouldn't be as mean to them. And thankfully, like, I don't think that has like harmed my relationship with my siblings at all, because I'm still really close to them.
So look, time out.
Yeah.
So I'm just seasoning the beef for how I want it to taste. I didn't listen to the directions, but it tasted good.
Okay. Okay, I'll say another middle thing too.
Middle thing?
Yeah, something that I don't know if it was good or bad. But my siblings don't like it.
Spice.
A middle thing, something I don't know if it was good or bad, is something I don't know. Maybe it has some good and some bad in it. I didn't let my siblings see certain parts of my life because, like, I'm human. I was also growing up, so like, of course, I made my own mistakes and I did what I could to like try to hide those mistakes from them.
Spice.
And they hate that. They want to like know. I think like know the real me, which I think they know the real me, but I think they want to know me in all facets of life. Something I think I did good. I think I do a good job of being there for my siblings. I think I have my own relationship with all of my siblings and like have somewhat maintained a relationship with all of my siblings. All very different relationships with my siblings throughout life. I think for the most part, most of them, they all feel like comfortable talking to me, and I think I do a good job of like responding, not in a way that a friend would respond, like not in a like, oh girl, for real, you know, but then also not in a way, not like constantly like shaming them or anything like that. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go back real quick to that middle one, right?
Uh-huh.
So you said that you don't know if it was good or bad.
Probably not.
As if like looking at it now, from like what they've told you about like not knowing certain things, or what you observe about them kind of not really like knowing about you. What are some good and bad things you think they could have got from it? Basically, what was good? What do you think was good about them not knowing certain things, and what is not so good about them not knowing?
Yeah. So I was older, so like when I was going through like certain things, they weren't at an age that they should know certain things, in my opinion. So I mean, that's why I was completely transparent about certain things. Also, I wanted them. I was like really big on like one of my siblings to have a good role model, have a sister that they could look up to. So I used to like try to portray like this image, perfect image, just perfect if I could get it. Right. I mean, I think the bad thing to me, the only bad thing I can think of is if they just don't like it, and maybe that can, I don't know, put a strain on the relationship because they don't know me. Especially like when you're like they're telling me everything that I'm not telling them everything. I mean, I don't even engage in relationships like that where I'm telling everybody something and they're not telling me anything. So
right.
Yeah, this bread gonna have a little bit of love in it. It's okay though.
A little bit of what?
A little bit of love in it.
A little bit of
love.
Personally, for me, as far as my siblings, as they go through certain things, if they tell me something that they go through, I will offer up a story. You know that like, you know, I went through this and I had to do this to get through, or you know, certain things like that. Where I do think that it probably would make them, it makes them come to me more, like be able to tell me more, because they feel like it's a transparency there too, you know. So like, can you stop playing, bro? Nah, this can't be the end of the pranks and stuff, because you want to add. All right, can you start dicing up the peppers and onions?
Absolutely.
While I fix your messed up dough. So she messed up by putting all 4 tablespoons in the dough. Okay. I said 2 tablespoons.
Rewind it back and see what you told me. You told me 4 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons in the joints, and then 2 more in the bowl after. You feel me? She don't listen.
That's why you got flour in your hair. That's why you ugly.
Ain't that how they be with the dough? So now we put this in the bowl, wrap it up for 30 minutes. It's almost 30 minutes up for the other one too, by the way.
You want me to throw these in there?
This lady is her rubber this is my DJ.
Alright, YouTube. So we diced up the onions and the peppers, and then we're gonna put the ketchup in there and a little bit of something else up in there right quick.
You're putting ketchup in where? How flat should I get it? Okay. Because we are doubling it up, yeah.
So, do you think that it was something that, like some guidance that you kind of needed that you don't think you really got growing up?
Yeah. The next question.
Next question. Did you have any role models that came from like unexpected places?
Okay, can you define role models for me first?
Well, shoot. I mean, I guess we should have started with that. What do you consider? So when I think of role models, I think of a person that is just like any form of example to you. Like they don't have to be like.
So somebody that's doing what you want to do.
Not even exactly that. It's like, let's say, okay, so Kobe Bryant, right? He's one of the greatest NBA players of all time. But he is a role model to people outside of basketball, outside of sports. You know, like his Mamba mentality is, it applies to multiple areas. So that's what I mean by like unusual. Like maybe Kobe somehow impacted your career.
Yeah. You know? For sure, absolutely. Like I try to learn from like everything in life and everybody in life, whether that be learning what not to do or learning what to do. To give you a particular example of something I didn't necessarily expect to learn something from, or a way of life, or anything from, is when I was younger. My dad made me read the book Siddhartha. I didn't expect to learn anything like from Siddhartha. Like I didn't even think that Siddhartha had anything to offer that I could learn from. And I think that was kind of sort of turning point for me, like learning, like no matter the religion or like the walk of life people have come from, you can learn from anybody. Be open to learning from anybody. Definitely be careful and you know what you're taking from people, but be.
All right, y'all. So after
that ain't it.
After we flatten out the dough for the. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up. Can you stop? Y'all getting mad. After we flatten out the dough for the beef patty, we make small circles like this, and then flatten these out as much as we can. We will use 1 egg and a little bit of water to help stick this when we fold it closed with the meat inside. Get the other dough out the refrigerator right quick. Yeah, you knew that was gonna happen. I don't even know why you tried.
You need to have it so bad.
Can you get the other dough and stop playing?
I want to get it.
Good.
You're annoying. This turmeric is dyeing my nails. I started. I didn't go to none today.
I don't know why I invite 30 people to the show, bro. How about you make that one back into a circle? Because you suck at this part.
How? Okay, can I just tell you the last thing I was gonna do? I had 4 things planned, but I don't want to do that.
I knew she had a plan. I started to ask, like, when did you plan it? How long? Like, how long ago did you plan it?
Can I tell you the last one? Because I don't want to do it no more. Because I want us to enjoy this food. I was gonna put cat food inside of one of your.
Oh, that was never gonna work. That was.
It was. I was gonna wrap yours, but I was gonna put cat food in there. But I don't want to do it anymore because I want us to enjoy this. I just want to eat now. We can put like 3 hours. I'm just about to start eating though.
Oh yeah. That doesn't go with Jeff. I'm sick about it.
Do something.
Bro, I will flex you in your kitchen.
Do something in my kitchen. Let's go. Let's go. That's why you hurt your arm.
No, I didn't.
It's the last time we able to cook together.
Right, exactly.
I quit. I catch up with my lashes. I just got them done.
So we just gotta get the meat and fill up the patties on half of them.
You just don't.
Oh, you think I'm cleaning it up? You started this.
This is nice.
I just flattened it up a little bit with the phone. Y'all missed that one.
Yeah, her camera ran out of storage, so we had to switch up. So she did the cocoa bread a little wrong, but it's still okay. So we're gonna finish.
I'm gonna need y'all not to listen to anything this man said.
YouTube. I cooked this before.
Listen,
how would I mess up?
Exactly. You cooked it before. You were supposed to be trying to teach me.
I'm stuffing her messed up beef patties right now. Chopping it up, man. Prank wars, man.
Fun. Think about you.
Hey, yo, mom.
I hate you. Hot wax. Oh, dang.
You about to pour that?
Yeah. No limits. No
Dangerous.
limits. No.
As y'all can see, Kashaba doesn't keep a clean kitchen.
Don't do me like that.
I don't know what cocoa bread is supposed to taste like because I never had cocoa bread.
Wait,
But it's good.
you said you didn't mess it up?
Yeah, I did.
So you admit that you're the one who put it in the refrigerator, not me?
It doesn't matter how you start, it's about how you finish. This is good bread. Now we're about to get ready to take the beef patties out the oven.
But where are you folks?
She already full. I'm finna smash.
Gotta wrap it in cocoa bread.
Hot. You see that?
Wait, so how you gonna try it without me? We cooked together.
Did you see me try it? Did you see me bite it?
No, but you're over there putting the cake together, a whole plate.
You just go ahead and do your own.
Ew.
That's what the cocoa bread and beef patty supposed to look like.
It's so hot. How you gonna eat it right out the oven?
So after we do this final taste test,
Yo.
we all chill. You know what I'm saying? Good. Was it a success?
Yes, Jesus. It's fire.
It's a little spicy. I put some ketchup and some hot sauce and some seasoning in here. Make a little dipping sauce because it wasn't as spicy as I wanted it to be. And it's good.
How do you like with the cocoa bread as opposed to just like on?
I think the cocoa bread is like the right level of sweetness to go with the spicy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm just happy the cocoa bread came out nice, you know. So, you learned something today?
This is my first time making bread, so I'm just really happy that, you know.
It's only my second time. It came out better this time than the first time. It was a little more stiff last time. Yep. Another successful chopping it up.
Alright, so we done eating and we tired.
That's how you can tell it was good.
You feel me? It was really good.
Yeah.
The bread came out good.
Perfect.
The patties came out a little spicy, you know what I'm saying? I like we like it, you know what I'm saying? So it was a success. A successful episode 3 of Chopping It Up. Did you have fun on my show? Obviously, shut up. You did have fun.
This is a bad angle. You showing all my double chin. I don't
Yeah,
think I
you-
got no hair.
Got your double chin.
Dang, why you get so close?
Double chin. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, comment your favorite part, and don't forget to share and subscribe with your friends. And as we always say, keep dreaming. If you don't have a dream to chase,
Wait, tell me.
you have no reason to move forward.
Okay, let me
Peace.
So am I gonna get like when I came in and are you gonna like add an applause? Like Kashaba and then claps. Okay, fun fact, when I was younger I used to eat sand. I
my
in the
God.
sandbox, I used to eat the sand
So
because
now my
the
thing
gritty
is,
texture is so good.
that's something you tell me before you help me cook. She must eat banana Laffy Taffies too.
Absolutely not. Let's get clean. How do I turn it around? Don't put this in there with me all close to the screen like this.